Hi everybody, I'm Suzanne Hubbard and this is Community Spotlight. I'm here with Michael Meeks today and we're going to have a little chat. Michael, tell me about yourself.
Well, thank you so much for letting me come on. I really admire what you guys do here.
Well, thank you.
I'm a lifelong resident of Randolph County. I live on the same farm my great-granddaddy bought over 100 years ago.
Wow.
I attended Rock Mills Junior High School, Randolph County High School. I was salutatorian, class of 1994. I worked at Pizza Hut for a number of years as part of the management team. After I made enough pizzas, I felt like I found a new line of work, and currently I'm an X-ray tech.
Wow.
So I graduated from Southern Union in 2005. I've been an X-ray tech for 15 years.
Wow. So which job did you prefer more, the pizza or the X-rays?
I guess at either time, I loved them both. I met my wife at Pizza Hut, so it'll always have a special place in my heart.
Right.
I dated Janice for 2 years, and we became married on the 2-year anniversary of our first date.
Wow. So how long have you guys been married?
Wow, put me on the spot. 23 years and a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm sure y'all have children.
Yeah, we've got 3 boys together.
Wow, 3 boys. And how old are your guys?
Well, they spread out because we wanted to make sure we kept somebody at home to cut grass. We have a 34-year-old, 28-year-old, and want to be 16 next week.
Wow, 16. I'm sure you're getting some grass cutting out of the 16-year-old.
He wants to play video games.
Oh.
He cuts his share.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad he helps. I have a 17-year-old. I get it.
You know the struggle.
Yes, it is a definite struggle. So, Michael, what made you want to go into the healthcare industry, especially being an X-ray tech?
Because all healthcare workers are rich.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously, I think it's just a natural way for me to help my community, and it does pay well, but I enjoy taking care of people close to home.
And I'm sure you have been there at some really rough times for people in the community. Sure.
Sometimes it's the worst day of their life. Sometimes it's the last day of their life. And I've often told this story. I've never been talked to as ugly at the hospital as I have when I didn't put enough cheese on someone's pizza.
Right.
So that's just a fact of it. People have a different expectation at the hospital, and I just love helping them.
And I'm sure, going back to your years working in the food service industry, I'm sure that you had to deal with a lot of people acting kind of crazy. Well,
in the food service industry, if you didn't get a complaint that day, it's probably because you didn't work that day.
Right. Right. So what's your favorite kind of pizza?
The kind that somebody else is eating.
Oh. Right.
After 9 years, pizza
this doesn't appeal.
Kind of lost your taste for it.
Right.
I think anytime you work at a place, you tend to lose your taste for whatever they serve.
Well,
sadly,
I've heard that that happens, but I mean, I imagine that if I worked at a pizza place, that I would just be big rounds one side of the house because I love pizza. Yeah,
I had my share.
So now you're going off on a totally new adventure.
Yes.
So you are running for public office as a county commissioner.
I'm just as excited as I can be.
I'm sure.
I live in District 3 in Randolph County, and there's a lot of competition. I think everybody in District 3 is running, but I think maybe there's 5 of us. But I think I can make a difference if elected. Hope I get the opportunity.
What in the world made you decide to run for public office?
I guess I just think I can do a better job. I think with my roots in the community, my life experience, my work history, it is a difficult job. There's no doubting that. All of our commissioners and our former commissioners, they've struggled at times. I don't think there is a perfect commission or commissioner, but I think with thoughtful planning, careful use of all of our resources, and effective leadership, we can make a bad situation better.
About a bad situation, what do you consider to be the biggest challenges that this county is facing at this point in our time?
We have a multitude of issues. Do we want to continue supporting education? Well, I do. That's near and dear to my heart. I've met with Mr. Jacobs and Mr. Markham, the superintendents of the respective school systems in Randolph County, and they painted a fairly bleak picture of what will happen on the first year that the county stops supporting local education. It's not pretty, so I think it's very important we continue to support them every way we can. There's issues with the budget. Everybody wants to talk about the conditions of the roads, and you know, anybody that says I'm going to fix all these roads, they're not being honest with themselves or with the people they serve. And that's the bad news. The good news is we can use thoughtful planning. In other words, I would look forward to working with the engineer to come up with an intelligent plan to maintain all of the roads fairly and consistently in District 3. And I think we should be very careful with our resources. With a tight budget, and it is tight, there's no room for waste. We need to make sure that everything is used correctly and appropriately and getting to the right place. And effective leadership.
You know, going back to, leadership has been one of the points that needs to happen in this county. Where do you see leadership, what you can do as a leader to help the problem areas that we have?
Well, I look forward to working with my fellow commissioners to make Randolph County better. I think everybody could agree that we need it to be better.
Running for political office, what does your wife think of this?
Well, to begin with, she wanted to have me checked mentally, but she came around. I told her yes, I'm serious. Yes, I think I can do a great job. And since, she's been very supportive. She's been going to Republican meetings with me, so that's been fantastic. My children have been very helpful. As a matter of fact, my whole family has really pitched in. They've all been supportive. My family's just a tremendous asset, and I thank them.
That's great. Yeah. So have you got your 16-year-old out there doing stuff and putting up signs?
Absolutely. He threw out candy at the parades.
Good.
He's helped me develop my flyer I've been handing out to people. He's been a tremendous asset. All the boys have, yeah.
That's wonderful. I focus on him because he's still at home.
Yes.
The other ones are kind of off doing their own thing, but it's good that they're all coming back and helping out. And you've had help from your extended family as well, have you not?
Absolutely.
I saw them at Woodland at the Christmas parade.
Yes,
your brother?
it's very difficult to be in two places at one time. So my brother was gracious enough to appear in the Woodland parade on my behalf.
I saw him there because we covered that parade, and it was good that you had the support of your family, not just your children or not just your wife, but your extended family as well.
Now, I feel obliged to say it, because if I don't, I'm going to be in trouble when I get home. My middle one, Briar, he is right there with me all the time, and anybody has an interest in politics in the future, better look out for that one. Because I think he's got a political life ahead of him as well. Wow.
So, your process has inspired him to maybe reconsider.
I think so.
That's great.
He's awesome.
That's exciting. So, all the leadership going on in your family, that's wonderful. So, your wife has been supportive, your family's been supportive. how about your friends? I mean, what have they thought about you doing this?
I think they think I'm the right man for the job in this case. They know when I begin something, I see it through to the end. I demand excellence from myself and those around me. They've been very supportive as well. I've had a tremendous response from people in my community.
And you know, living in this community, you know, people help each other out.
Absolutely.
And people want the best for their neighbors. And that's one thing that has struck me since I have moved here, is just how neighborly everybody is. And you know, here at where we have the studio in Wadley, everybody waves in Wadley, you know. They may say something behind your back after they wave at you, but everybody waves and everybody's so friendly. And Randolph County people are the most helpful, serving people.
You're right about that.
And I love living in this community.
Yeah, we're blessed with servants' hearts around here. Yep.
And you know, I think that's what stirs so many people to want to step up, because everybody does it. You know, we support each other here, and we want this place to grow and thrive and,
Yes.
and be a continued place of community spirit for those that come after us. And, you know, I think that it's great what you do, you know, with your job. And, you know, this new adventure of political service, you know, but, you know, you have always had those qualities, you know.
Thank you for saying so.
And, you know, I've known you through the leadership class that we're in, and,
Yep.
and, you know, I see you, you know, being nice and helping people, and I've enjoyed knowing you.
Well, thank you.
In that setting, too. And I wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors. And is there anything in closing that you want people to know about you?
Well, for everyone that doesn't know me, I just would like to say that I've made my life here, I've made my careers here. I'm going down a new path, a new journey, only because I think I can help. I think that I can make improvements. I'll always be accessible to any of my friends and neighbors in District 3 in Randolph County. If you have concerns, reach out to me. You know, we'll talk about it. We'll find a way to fix it, hopefully to everybody's satisfaction. I want to thank everybody that has helped me along. These past 4 months, I've knocked on more doors than you can shake a stick at.
I'm sure.
But I've got a great response from the community, and that means more to me than you'll ever know. And if there's ever any way I can help anybody, I'm just a phone call away.
Well, thank you. This has been Suzanne Hubbard, and with another Community Spotlight with Michael Meeks. Until next time, see you later, y'all.